Perfect. That'll be much easier.
Oh, for those two here, you want to use that one. That's for the leg strength.
Okay. So I guess I'll let you hold it. Is it ready? Can you hear me? Are we ready? Okay, again, thank y'all for having me today. I'm glad you're all back from spring break and you look ready to learn these last 10 weeks of school. And like I said, in 10 weeks you'll be third graders, so work hard and make sure that you're ready for that transition. And teachers, glad you're back from spring break. Hope you had a great break and got a little rest. So we're going to read today, Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. You have to make good choices, right? And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along, you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. Not the high flies, right? High flyers. The difference a letter can make, right? Bless you. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all of the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch. A prickly perch? What's that? A predicament, maybe? Think so? Yeah. Okay. And your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. You're wearing a Rangers shirt. You know what a slump is? The batters ever get in a slump?
What?
A slump. A slump when you can't do anything right.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when a batter can't hit all of a sudden and they're a great hitter, this young man has his Texas Rangers shirt on. Right? Okay. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4? Or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. A lot of choices, right? You can get so confused that you'll start in the race, down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace, and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed I fear toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting, waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite. It's windy today, so you could fly a kite.
Yeah.
Maybe, or it might tear it up, right? Or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a string of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape. All that waiting and staying, you'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of a guy. Oh, the places you'll go, there is fun to be done. There are points to be scored, there are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame, you'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something, you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and there that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. Are there things that scare you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like fire.
But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, through the hack and cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek. Though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You have to be brave, right?
Yeah.
You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. Where's your right? And your left? All right. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Buxbaum or Bigsby or Bray, or Mordecai, Alley, Van, Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.
I love
Yay! Love that. So as you go on your way, and as you make choices, remember what it said, where it said sometimes you have to decide not to go down that road? Right? You know when things don't seem right and it doesn't seem like it's a good idea, make sure you don't go down that road. Turn and go a different way, right? Okay? Thank y'all so much for inviting me to read today. Good luck to you the rest of this year. Do you have a question?
So, when I was a kid, my dad took me to and I was liking it. So, I have a lot of books about the earth too.
You have a lot of these books? It's a great book, a little difficult to read, right? Especially sideways. But thank you so much for inviting me today. I think there's one more question.
How long have you been reading to different schools?
So since I've been here, I started in January. Since I've been here, I've read to pre-K at Midland College, all of their classes. And then I read to one other campus. So you're only my third campus to invite me. So thank you.